Thanks for tuning in. Love them knives here. LTK. Let's talk about the Bestech Horus right after this. Thanks for joining me today. I got this Bestech Horus from Wes. He's the Bestech rep, currently USA rep, and he sent this to me so I could take a look at it. I think the time he was thinking these hadn't been released yet, but they are out in the stores. Obviously, I mean, it's listed on White Mountain Knives, $184, and that got cut off. Sorry about that. But $184 for this knife minus 10%, so you're knocking almost $20 off. You're in the 165 or 170 range, whatever. And so, not bad there, huh? Not bad for a titanium frame lock flipper. It's really got pretty good action on this one. Take a look at it. Kind of set up the landing zone here for you. Got jimping on the flipper tab. It's pretty intuitive. Bam, there's where my finger lands, right here. The pivot, this one's, got a black wash blade, kind of that dirty bronze look with a little gold accent, titanium accent ring around the pivot. Okay, titanium milled back spacer and pocket clip. Right hand, doesn't look like there's a left hand option here. So just a right hand tip up only. Hardened steel insert inside. If I got my little cheater light, because I didn't take it apart, there it is in there with the detamp ball. They've been running ceramic bearings and detamp ball on the ones that I've taken apart, so I'm assuming that that's still the situation. And this one's a pass around, so I'm going to send it off to the next guy. I don't want to, take it apart, put it back together, and reset it. He can have the feel of what it's like out of the box. And I really haven't done a lot with this knife. And coming out of the box, that's really good action. Just like that. I mean, click. Centered right up. No lock rock or blade play on this. It's really solid. You can get this in I don't know if I got a little picture, but I'll give you the link and you can go on White Mountain and look at the non-black blade version. And there's kind of a rough idea of what it looks like. Once again, we cut off the price here. But at least you got the whole, maybe the whole model number there. In any case, I'll give you the link to that and the discount code. But yeah, it's a good size knife. Here's the, obviously it says Horus on the box, and there's this one. This is the A. I guess that one's the B. So, and of course they come with a zipper pouch inside, and let me see if I can extricate that from the box for you. In case you're not familiar with the Bestech line, this would be old school for a lot of people that have had a lot of Bestech knives. But there you go, 2 different pockets. You got a microfiber cloth, the card or paperwork, warranty stuff, and then that. So, great, good quality pouch, good presentation. I like what they do there with their knives like that. It's great. I mean, there's some knives you pay $250 for, you don't get a pouch. So, yeah. And then you got the Civivi knives you pay like $40 for, and you get a pouch. So, oh my goodness, let's not go down that road. Hey, we got a big front area here cut in. I mean, I'm saying, that it would be possible to use that as a go forward position if you wanted to. Otherwise, a sharpening choil, as you would. Fuller on both sides of the blade gives it symmetry, kind of a warny looking, Sheep's foot, really. Style blade. Looks like a flat grind to me. And so it ought to be a good slicer. Probably not a piercing champion, but can do some of that. Don't know if we got a piece of paper rolling around here. It's getting pretty scarce out on the table here. Oh yeah, okay. Like I said, CPM S35 VN steel. Interesting. You know, it's got this little area in here, kind of the canoe that holds all your fingers, and it really accommodates mine pretty well. Let's see if I can get this paper out of here. So let's take a look real quick at a couple of things. Number one, let's take a look at the blade stock. What do we got? It's going to be close to 4 millimeter, probably 3.75 millimeters, just 0.146 of an inch. Yeah, 3.75 millimeters. Let's see if we can get over this here. And we can. So it's about 13 millimeter, half an inch. Not bad. Not overly fat, not overly thin. But, and size-wise, if you want to compare it to some other knives, there's the Paramilitary 2. Let's hold these up. Of course, this one's going to look a little bit different in this perspective, but they look pretty close to the same size. Another one, how about the Lanner? This is the larger steel wheel Lanner. It's a 3.75 inch blade. So it does look a little bit bigger. And maybe, how about my Tucson TS124? Yeah, that's a bigger one too. That's a bigger one. Or, how about the Real Steel Terra? Okay. So that is a big boy, isn't it? Yeah, but they're about the same size, look to be. Let's put the tape on it. I'm saying this is probably 3.5 inch blade. And wow, it's over 3.5, and it, you know, it depends on where you want to lay claim to it, but that's, yeah, 3.65 at least, and overall 8.25. So same length pretty much as the Paramilitary 2, which we thought it looked pretty much the same length. Yeah, 21 centimeters. So we're talking about 93, 94 millimeter blade length. So actually the blade seems longer, or is longer, than the Paramilitary 2. Let's take the Terra out here. Let's see what this is. Because it looked big too. And I haven't really messed with this one much either. Oh, well, yeah. That's just about the same. Just about the same. A little longer overall, I'd say. But yeah, so these are really close to the same size. And this one, of course, is that Poltergeist Works collaborative with Real Steel. Real cool knife. In any case, the Horus, great action on those ceramic bearings. Real solid sound to it when it closes. Wow, that's nice. I like the fact that they do a backspacer on it. It really gives it a more finished look as far as I'm concerned. Lanyard hole. Got these, you know, designed areas on here where it's milled in. It's not really a contoured scale. It's flat. Yeah, the detent on this one is pretty typical of most of the flipper knives that I've reviewed on this channel. Well, my shoulder's not getting the job done. It doesn't feel much stronger than maybe a 5 5.5. Let me see if I can, I'm sure I can fail it. I can fail almost any knife. There you go. So, no, it's not incredibly strong detent. So, just by trying to throw it out, it didn't work. I probably had my thumb right there on the lock bar. In any case, but it doesn't seem like, as I hold it intuitively, that it has an issue of interfering, by putting pressure on the lock bar and interfering with the detent or the ability to deploy the blade. It's pretty good. So not a problem there. It's not one of those, you know what I mean? So that's good, clean deployment. Yeah. I think it's a matter of, do you like the design? Do you like the sheep's foot type blade? I mean, I like the fact that they did these fullers here. And overall, it's a comfortable knife in the hand. It's comfortable going forward as well, but it's a comfortable knife in the hand just regularly. And reverse grip is good too. Yeah, it is really comfortable. So maybe this is one of the better Ergo buys out there. And the pass-through, you can see it's slightly elevated, okay? They've kind of machined a little bit of an area across here so that you can get a hold of it. No lock stick or anything there. And really easy to disengage the lock bar. Now, how much does it weigh? Yeah, that's on the stats, but let's just weigh it up just in case. Who knows? 5.47. Okay, that doesn't seem unbelievable to me. And 155 grams. Okay, so let's see, what did we have if they had the actual, and see here we're going, yeah, and they're saying 3.60, so we were close when we said 3.65 blade, that kind of thing. 3 1/4 cutting edge, flat grind, okay, and a stone wash finish. I guess I never said that. I was black wash on this one. 5.46, so that's pretty close. Yeah, nice feel to it. The fit and finish is good on these Bestech knives. There's no hot spots. I mean, this pocket clip doesn't present a hot spot to me. And all this is stone wash anyhow and black wash, but so everything's smooth here. It's not really a crown spine, but all the edges are taken off. It's got that pocket worn feel up here. I mean, it's nice and smooth everywhere. Never looked inside carefully enough to tell you anything about the weight reduction, but it seems like most of the knives that they're doing now, they've got pockets, and they do, and they've weight reduced this, at least on the inside of the upper scale, and the back, actually, of the lower, away from the lock bar area. So there you go. Keeps the weight in check. Shows you that they really care about what they're doing as well. They have concern about that. So presenting a good knife here. Never had any problems with the hardware either. Maybe I've just been lucky, but they come apart and go back together pretty easily. Nice. I don't know if they've run number 6s in here or number 8s. And let me pull. This is a little number 8. Now these are, okay, so this is a number 8, but these are number 6s here. So, okay, there's been some where they were number 8s all the way through, but this is not one of those. Really smooth though, comfortable, good ergos. Interesting. Bestech 2019, doing some good stuff. I'm waiting for several. The Ascot, the Bison. There's several others that I'm waiting to come out. And of course, we've talked about the malware and the Escra as well. So really cool. They make some really good ones. I like the Ornetta. And I like the Shinkansen as well. That front flipper Shinkansen is one of my favorite front flippers of all time. So really nice. I like it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if this knife doesn't really blast me with lust because it's sheep's foot, it's flat, it's not my favorite design that they've done, and thank God, because there's so many that they do that I really like that every once in a while I hope I don't find myself overly attracted because I buy every damn knife. But I thought it was important to put this one out there, and plus Wes, passed it on to me to take a look at. So there's a lot of good reasons to like this knife if you like the design. Otherwise, if it's just oatmeal-y to you, to me, it's okay, but it's not as big a smash hit as a lot of the others that I've had in my hands. So yeah, this one, thank God, I can pass on without too much regret. But waiting for some other really, really good ones coming out that I've seen on the horizon. It ought to be fun. Hey, thanks a lot. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this little chit chat on the Bestech Horus. We'll catch you the next time because you know what we do around here. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.